So, our topic for today is the internet safety, ethics, and etiquettes. So today we're going to discover how to secure ourselves, how to protect the young ones, especially using internet. Exposure to the internet has many two problems. The internet can be a wonderful resource for students. They can use it to research school reports, communicate with teachers and other kids, and play interactive games. Students who are old enough to swipe a screen can have an access to the world, but that access can also pose hazard. For example, an 8-year-old might do an online search for Lego, but with just one missed keystroke, the word legs is entered instead, and the child may be directed to a slew of websites with a focus on legs, some of which may contain pornographic materials. That's why it's important to be aware of what your children see and hear on the internet, who they meet, and what they share about themselves online. As many safe issues, it's wise to talk with young ones about your concerns. Take advantage of the resources to protect them, and keep a close eye on their activities. Aside from it, there are too many issues and problems that we might encounter, so that will be our next lesson. There is an online scam where criminals create a website or send an email that appears to be from a legitimate company or group asking you to provide sensitive and private information. This is usually done by including a link that supposedly takes you to the company's website where you are asked to fill in your information. But that website is clever fake, and the information you provide goes straight to the crooks behind the scam, and we call it phishing. Phishing is a scam used by identity thieves to trick you into providing your sensitive personal or financial information. Online scam indication: the email is not addressed to the recipient. They don't know the recipient's name. They use "dear customers" as an identifier, and there are a lot of grammatical errors, and sometimes the words online banking are capitalized through the text. So to avoid falling for a phishing scam, drive, don't pull. Stay in the driver's seat by finding the website yourself. Install or activate a web tool that identifies malicious sites for you so you know that the website you find is legitimate. Next is protect your personal information. Beware of any suspicious emails and do not click suspicious links. Know the common phishing language. Okay, no exceptions. Just delete all the emails you receive, and you can report it at reportphishing at antiphishing.org or spamuce.gov. Netiquette is a correct and acceptable way of communicating over the internet. It's also known as the computer ethics. So let's start with the core rules of the netiquette. So we have 10 core rules to be discussed. Rule number 1. Remember the human. When you're holding a conversation online, whether it's an email exchange or a response to discussion group posting, it's easy to misinterpret your correspondent's meaning. And it's frighteningly easy to forget that your correspondent is a person with feelings more or less like your own. Not to be offensive online. Rule number 2. Adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. In real life, most people are fairly law-abiding, either by disposition or because we're afraid of getting caught in cyberspace. The chances of getting caught sometimes seem slim, and perhaps because people sometimes forget that there's a human being on the other side of the computer, some people think that a lower standard of ethics for personal behavior is acceptable in cyberspace. The code for that is be ethical. Rule number 3. Know where you are in cyberspace. What's perfectly acceptable in one area may be dreadfully rude in another. For example, In most TV discussion groups, passing on idle gossip is perfectly permissible, but throwing around unsubstantiated rumors in a journalist mailing list will make you very unpopular there. So the code for that is alert before you leap. Rule number 4. Respect others people's time and bandwidth. It's a glitch that people today seems to have less time than ever before, even though, or perhaps because, we sleep less and have more labor-saving devices than our grandparents did. When you send email or post a discussion group, you're taking up other people's time or hoping to. It's your responsibility to ensure that the time they spend reading your posting isn't wasted. The code for that is, you are not the center of cyberspace. Rule number 5. Make yourself look good online. Be judged by the people quality of your writing. For most people who choose to communicate online, this is an advantage if they didn't enjoy using the written word. They wouldn't be there, so spelling, grammar do count, and most importantly, the content. The code for that is, know what you're talking about and make sense, because every comments and post counts. Rule number 6. Share your expert knowledge. The strength of cyberspace is in its numbers. The reason asking questions online work is that a lot of knowledgeable people are reading the questions, and if even a few of them offer intelligent answer, the sum total of a world knowledge increases. The internet itself was founded and grew because scientists wanted to share information. Gradually, the rest of us got in on that. Okay, the code for that is help to get help. Rule number 7. Help keep flame wars under control. Flaming is what people do when they express a strongly held opinion without holding back any emotions. It's the kind of message that makes people respond, oh, come on, tell us how you really feel. Tact is not its objective. Don't start the flame. Rule number 8. Respect others people's privacy. Of course, you'd never dream of going through your colleagues' desk drawers, so naturally, you won't read their email either. Earn respect by building a good reputation. Rule number 9. Don't abuse your power. Some people in cyberspace have more power than others. There are wizards in MUDs or the multi-user dungeons, experts in every office, and system administrators in every system. Remember, you are not a god. And lastly, rule number 10. Be forgiving of other people's mistakes. Everyone was a network newbie once, and not everyone has had the benefit of reading this book. So, when someone makes a mistake, whether it's a spelling error or spelling flame, a stupid question or an unnecessarily long answer, be kind about it. If it is a minor error, you may not need to say anything, even if you feel strongly about it. Think twice before reacting. Having good manners yourself doesn't give you a license to correct everyone else. Remember, to hurt is to learn.